It's nearly December, Thanksgiving is just passed, and that means it's time to set up my Christmas tree, decorate it, and set up an American Flyer train underneath. This year, I set up something a little bit different, including 3-rail for pre-war and 2-rail American Flyer, as well as the usual Christmas Village underneath. And as you can see over here, I have set up Plasticville and some American Flyer accessories. But none of these accessories operate at the moment. The train runs, and runs very well. That's the easy part. Getting accessories to operate for me is always a challenge. Sometimes I'm not successful, sometimes I am. I have several accessories over on the Plasticville side of things, and this year I thought it would be fun to try to get one of these accessories working each week as we come nearer towards Christmas. Several of these accessories will be really easy. It should be just a matter of cleaning up and hooking up the wiring. Several of the accessories are quite broken and need some more thorough repair, and some of the accessories just won't operate because there are enough pieces missing. So let's give you a closer up tour of the accessories that I hope to get operating this year. As you can see underneath the Christmas tree is my usual Christmas Village with the ceramic type buildings. None of them are lit up yet, and I hope to have them lit up before Christmas. That is the goal, but wiring those lights is always tricky, especially with all the decorations in place. And we can see I have several American Flyer accessories. Here is one right off the bat. This was a highway flasher and needs to be cleaned up and wired. Tested the light bulbs. Next we have this 6 series train station with a crane. This one should be just a matter of cleaning and straightening out the crane. As you can see, it's bent. Now, because this is not much of an electronic accessory, it's just mechanically operated. But I do want to get the light bulb hooked up inside the station so it glows at night. Behind that is the dramatically out of scale water tower that American Flyer made. It's about sized for standard gauge, but I do want to try to get the spout to work on it, and that will be a matter of hooking up the wires, cleaning it, and tying into a button so that the spout operates. Moving over here is new to me, the Sam the Semaphore Man. I don't really know how this one operates. I'm not sure if the semaphore itself actually operates. Unfortunately, it is broken, so that's going to take a lot of work, probably the most work of all these accessories, and it might be possible that that one won't be working in time for Christmas. But I will give it a shot one of these weeks. Over here we have a unusually warped ladder going up to a aircraft beacon. This one should be a matter of finding the top, which I have a couple tops in the basement, and testing out the light bulb to make sure it works. Behind that we have a American Flyer steam whistle. This one should be pretty easy to get working. It just needs some oil and cleaning the brushes and the motor, and then hooking up the wiring. This particular one is lighted, so I'm going to be installing some new light bulbs for it. Back in the back is a Guilford station, and it's set back behind the tracks because I'm not sure if this one is bent or something, but I tried it set with a piece of track inside, and the locomotive actually hit the base, so I don't really know how that's supposed to be aligned. So for the time being, it's actually going to be inactive, but it is neat to have. So that will not be on the list to repair this time around. Plasticville is here, and they have a Plasticville church building with glue stains. You can see these buildings are all yellow stained from glue that's very, very old. I have the barn. Back here we have another highway flasher, and we'll hope to get that hooked up, as well as this. This I have shown in a recent video. This is my number 74 semaphore, made by an unknown manufacturer. There's no markings on it. It resembles a pre-war American Flyer, but it doesn't say whether or not it is. So I don't know who made it, but I'm going to see. It does have the ability to operate just like the newer American Flyer semaphores, so I'm hoping to dig out a couple track trips to make it operate. So that is an overview of the American Flyer Christmas train layout setup. I have it just on rugs, and I have a blank space in the middle so that I can get to the light switches and curtains behind everything. I am going to do one accessory today, and that is a Plasticville piece. This is the Plasticville Ranch House Kit. This is supposedly new in the box. I highly doubt it's new in the box. I'm pretty sure this has been opened. But I'm hoping that all of the pieces are inside so that I can assemble it. Down here we can see that it is stamped gray and pink, so I'm assuming it's a gray house with a pink roof. On the bottom of the box we can see Plasticville accessories available. So there's quite a list here. I'm not going to read all of them to you. If you'd like to read these, feel free to pause the video. I've actually had this for a very long time. So this has been sitting underneath my railroad, waiting for an appropriate opportunity to open it up and set it up. Oh, this is a pink house with a gray roof. Very fascinating. So here's the roof and all of the walls. So these actually are all molded together. Very convenient. So here's the back of the house. And what I'm assuming is the front of the house. Not a lot of pieces here, so this should be pretty easy to set up. That is a very, very pink house. Wowee. But I suppose in the 1960s that was kind of the style. I'm going to say that this window is for the garage side. That's wrong. There, now that the chimney's on. Boy, if houses could be built that fast in real life. So there's our Plasticville house, and I'm going to install this pink beauty where it goes over to Plasticville. Well, I may decide to move it somewhere else later, but for now that's where the Plastic Pinkville house, that's not right, the Plasticville pink house is going to live. I have 3 rail tracks set up. Someone gave me a Lionel train set to fix up, and I thought I'd try setting it up underneath the tree. Unfortunately, the track is in such bad shape that it will not run. My pre-war American Flyer could fit on this track, but refuses to run on it as well. So I may end up removing the 3-rail track. The 2-rail, however, runs very nicely, and we can demonstrate that for you now.